Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Dine and Dreams. It is your lady, Ms.Z. Thank you so much for tuning into another video. If you would, please make sure that you like and subscribe and like this video if it resonates with you. Hit the notification bell so that you always get updated on my videos coming out. I normally post once a week and I may miss a week due to being busy, but we're not going to talk about it. Um, I just wanted to give a few announcements. One is going to be on, well, if you would like to book a reading, DonnaDreams.com, that link is in the description box. But another thing is, as far as the deck goes, you'll see my community post on the Spirits of the North divination deck and or oracle deck. It is a deck published by me, made by me, illustrations by me. Right now, I feel like the deck will probably come out at the same time I already had it planned, so it's not like it's going to be postponed that much. But I will say this, as far as that goes, I did have a discussion with my partner today, and he brought it to my attention, which is something I was actually avoiding, but the ancestors have a funny way of speaking. But some things that were kind of missing that I needed to include in the deck, and there's certain ancestors that actually wanted to be channeled in this deck, but I kind of ignored them because I didn't know if the images would be too painful, or if, and honestly, it was painful for me to even do some of the images. So that's how deep it goes with this deck. So it's more than just the oracle deck for people to use. It's stories. It's people's lives that I'm putting in this deck, and their story that they need to tell, and their story will reflect in your story. It'll help you have a better understanding. It'll help you know that you're not alone in what you have been through, no matter what cultural background you are from. Of course, this one specifically is going to talk about the African American experience, and some, like I said, I have a lot of African images in there, but that's the thing, they wanted more balance with that. So there's some ancestors that I didn't include that they're now coming forth like, yeah, you need to include me. So I can't really get away from that. But I did have the final copy actually coming to me, and it's probably going to be here maybe next week, I would say. But that's not going to be the final copy anymore. I'm going to have to add some images on, and it may take me, a little bit. I don't know how long it's going to take me, maybe a week or two. I don't know. But I still think that it's going to come out around the same time. I just want to give everybody a heads up that for those who are following the Spirits of the North divination deck, if you want to have one, it's going to be an amazing deck for anybody to connect to their ancestors. It has really deep meanings, and this is not the final copy. This is not the final version. The images on this will stay the same, but the font and all of that and the words will kind of change around, but I will be using it in my reading today. But yeah, just to give you an update on that, I'll keep you guys updated. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at Dawning Dreams, and you'll see me post about it. And I also have this thing that I want to do, kind of on a daily basis, where I post a card and I ask you, what do you feel from the card? Okay, and you can take notes, because I feel like that's the best way to do it, is to interpret and to interpret your own meanings from a card. But yeah, so follow me on there for updates. But yes, it's definitely coming. I'm definitely excited. I can't wait till a lot of you get it and do your reviews and use it for the first time. You're going to be really shocked, because it still shocks me. So trust me, you're going to love it. But I just want to put that update out there. It is coming, but it may be delayed a few days, if at the most, because I'm going to be working on some more images to put in this deck before the final copy goes out. And also we're talking about working on a book as well. All right, now done with announcements, let's get to this reading. This is going to be a reading on just what you need to focus on, either spiritually or what you need to realign yourself with, because a lot of times, I always like to check in, and this is something that everybody should do. Check in as to where you are on your journey. Is there any information that you need to know about on your journey? So this is basically, what do you need to focus on right now, and what information needs to be communicated to you as you are on your journey right now. So you can pick between 1, 2, or 3. Okay, and these are the stones. This is for 1 versus the amethyst. 2, I believe this is I want to say obsidian, but I believe this is onyx. And I believe this is like a zebra stone, but I forgot which one it is. There's a crystal as well. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3. If you need more time, please pause the video, but we're going to get right on into it. So we're going to pull these stones back, I'm going to see, what do you need to focus on for group one? Well, I'm hearing that some of you, you may feel like the road is long, but you still need to be consistent with your path. Be consistent with your goals. Like if you set, a finish line for yourself, you're going to definitely get there. Um, it's just about your consistency, but there is some confirmation about you being on the right path. So that's a good thing. So let's go ahead. And I have so many decks right here, so we might be, shuffling between a lot of decks. But I'm drawn to 3 already, so we'll start off with this one first. Interesting. That came out pretty quick. Yeah, this is confirmation of you being on your path, especially creatively, because it's talking about staying focused on your goals. Interesting. Interesting. I always say interesting because I'm like, wow, I didn't expect that to come out. I know some people think I'm crazy. All right. Some of you are carrying a lot on your shoulders. Let's see. Oh, goodness. There's a lot of stuff that want to come out. You knew I was a snake when you took me in. Oof. Needing to stay focused. Like they're just wanting to pop out of this deck. Like needing to stay focused on one set goal. Not dabbing your hands into too many things. And I see that, like I said, a lot of you carry a lot of heavy weight on your shoulders. And really, you already have enough to worry about, is what they're getting at. You already have enough to worry about, so you don't have to put so much on your shoulders. Keep it right there. I think I want to get a couple cards from here. All right, and I'm going to put this to the side there. Probably move this over here so I can have a little bit more room. Just a bit so you can see a little better. I know the lighting is kind of bad in here. It just rained. I should have turned on the light, but either way, okay. Actually, it just thunderstormed. Okay, so anyway, yes, it's talking about basically you working hard, and you need to find time to relax and keep a balance within your energy, because you tend to kind of take on the weight of the world. Okay, you tend to take on the weight of the world. I'm seeing somebody studying, needing to get back to your studies, needing to get back to what's important to you. So this means having modesty when it comes to taking on other tasks that are outside of yourself, and also not putting so much on yourself. You have an important goal. That's what this is saying. You have something important that you're trying to reach, and it's going to take all of your energy in order to do that. You have your own child. That's what that means. You got your own baby on your back. You don't need to carry more weight than you can handle. You don't need to sign up to do everything. And I'm seeing for some of you, when these goals are accomplished, you're going to finally be able to relax, especially financially for some of you. For some of you that's actually going through with either training, because I'm seeing somebody doing some studying. It either could be training, it could be, getting a license in something. It could be you accomplishing a project for you to sell, something like that. Whatever it is, it's going to be something to where after it's all said and done, you're going to be able to relax. That's why you need to put your best foot forward and energy into whatever project that you're doing, and try not to keep your energy going in different directions. Try to maintain a focus on what it is that you want to do, and don't be afraid to take a break. Another thing that catches my eye is it says the mass spirit, the African mass spirit. It says we have warded off negative plans and plots against you. Okay, so this is a good sign. Actually, it means that your ancestors or your spirit guides per se, they are protecting you. It looks like there may be some interferences trying to come in to get you off of your path. So pay attention to that. And honestly, it's not going to come in a form of just somebody telling you, hey, I'm trying to ruin your plans. Spiritualists move differently, and even if they're not spiritual, they don't have to be. It can still show up in your life in different ways. One thing I read, and I don't know what book it was in, but that it kind of made sense to me because it said our fears and stuff like that that's sent to us, a lot of times that's not even your own fear. That's somebody's fear that they implanted in you. So when people are sending you negative energy and trying to ruin your life, a lot of times it'll show up as you being afraid to accomplish your goal that you had set out for yourself. You'll start rethinking things. You'll start having fear that you didn't have. So you're like, "Why? Where is this coming from? Like I didn't have this at first, but now I have a fear of, coming out with this album or coming out with this book or whatever. I don't want to do it anymore." And a lot of times it's not even you, it's because you have other people outside of you waiting for your downfall. So they send you that negative energy, and that's how it shows up in your body. Okay. So, but it's saying that they have warded off any plans and plots against you. So that's good. So it means that you are protected as you move forward with your goals. They're saying fast movement as well. So things are going to be moving fast for you, but you just have to be consistent. I'm also seeing some support for you too. You need to find people that are continuously in alignment with you. This means your goals. And for some of you that deal with people that aren't in alignment with your goals, you're going to get switched in your path. So it's important that you find people that have the same, their eyes are looking the same way. We on the same page. I'm gonna protect you while you do this, and you're gonna protect me while I do that type of thing. You want people on your side that act as the same, as guardians in a sense, as a spirit team. Your spirit family on in heaven or in the other spiritual realm, you also have a spirit family here. Okay, so you want to have those people close to you, and you'll know who's a part of that spirit family that's actually going to push you to your goals, because you're not going to get off your path. You're not going to get distracted. You're not going to feel extra weight, stuff like that. Okay, so moving on, it says light one more candle. So for me, this means that you need to upkeep your spiritual work. Don't slack on that. Upkeep your spiritual work, upkeep your manifestation work, also upkeep your protection magic as well. But if you want things to manifest for you, they're telling you to put more energy behind it. Light a candle for that. But I see that it's going to succeed for you. You have the ancestors coming forth to say that we miss you, but they are already, this is another symbol of them watching over you. You have sights, vision, past, present, and future. So you have a lot of visions coming in at this time, a lot of downloads coming to you. Pay attention to the things that you see, either with your physical eye or your third eye, because we get visions in both ways. Some people just want to just shut down. Oh, I can't see nothing with my physical eyes. Your physical eyes are important too, because when you see animals and you see the way the wind moves and the trees and all that, that's another form of sight. Don't shut that out just to, get into this real spiritual world. Because some people forget that even with your physical eyes, you still may have a gift of sight if your perception is big enough. Okay, so don't undermine any of your gifts either. You have pay attention to your health and come down. So another thing that they want you to focus on is your spiritual ashe, your energy. So but I feel like that's because you may, like, you working so hard or you putting extra stuff on yourself, it still weighs on you spiritually. Okay, a lot of people don't see the weight that they're putting on themselves spiritually. So for some of you, it's going to be physical labor that you're doing, that you need to kind of just focus on one thing. I know me, when I make dream catches, my hands will be shaking and stuff. And, I'm not old, so it's weird, but that's that's what happens. Like after so long, I have to take breaks because it tires me out, and people think that it's just so easy to do, but it's not. So whatever you're doing, if you're doing physical labor, you want to take breaks between that, and again, focus your energy on one thing at a time, so you don't have to your health is not imperative to what you want to do. But another thing is spiritually, if you take on too many tasks, if you take on trying to heal too many people, that can start weighing on your spirit. And then it shows up as back pain or other things. Now, I'm not a health advisor, but this is just my spiritual opinion, okay? When you have a lot of things going on spiritually, it will start to weigh on you physically. Okay. So they're telling you pay attention to that, and also pay attention to the things that you take into the body. Make sure that if you are eating meats, that you keep a balance with fruit and stuff like that that actually fuels you. Communication issues. The things that actually fuel you, which brings me to the next card with communication. There are some things that you want to put to the forefront. I'm also saying that some of you want to come forward about how you feel. You want to basically present yourself like you haven't. I'm seeing that some of you have been waiting for a time to shine. And I'm going to be done with this one. Just wanted to see that. Yeah. A lot of you haven't felt accepted anywhere. Like you feel like you've always been an outcast. Well, with your with what you guys got to get some communication going on. But with what you're trying to do, it's going to actually be a form of expression. That's why I brought up poetry or music or, art or whatever it is that you're trying to create, even clothes, use these things as your form of expression. And don't forget that that's a way to express yourself and for you to be noticed and for you to be rewarded and also thanked, for lack of a better word, for us to thank you for the contributions that you put to the world, because a lot of times people feel unsatisfied with life because they haven't contributed to this life. So this is your time to contribute something and for you to be praised for that. So you don't have to necessarily just like here, to somebody notice me. You're going to get noticed with the stuff that you do, and use it as a tool as well so that you can feel satisfied in your life. But you do have a purpose, okay? So that is the first one. So again, maintain your goals and don't stress yourself out. All right, so we're going to move on to number 2. I'm feeling some very spiritual energy from this one, okay? I'm also feeling some spiritual blockage. I'm hearing many downloads as well. I'm also hearing some of you may have trouble with sleeping. So let's see what you need to focus on, but I believe that it's going to be your spiritual growth, but we're going to see, I don't want to speak too soon. All right, so let's see. What is this person? All right. And I always have to shout out Ms. Valerie on this deck. I don't know if she's going to see this or not, but okay. Okay, and I also feel a little bit coming from this deck. So we'll do this too, and then I'm going to pause to see if we got what we need. So a lot of y'all need to relax and take a breather. Okay, so let's see what we got. So I'm seeing relax, turmoil, and the reverse. So a lot of you are trying to keep things from falling apart. And a lot of times, sometimes you just go through changes. You just go through changes. And you could be spiritually stressing yourself out trying to keep everything all together, when really you just need to rest, okay, and let things be. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, a lot of you are going through, look at that, transformation in the reverse. So transformation is going to happen. And you have the healer. Like you're dealing with so much energy right now. Okay, so let's go what's going on. Yep, you got hearing messages beyond this realm. Spirits speak. Spirits are speaking to you, most definitely. I'm still seeing a lot of you carrying a lot on your shoulders. Mm. But it says your destination has been reached. Like you've come to a stopping point, but you just keep going. Okay. Um. Mm. All right, so some of you have a big task, all right? What I mean by this is you have a big job spiritually. You are becoming healers. Some of you are even going to go so far as to get initiated. Some of you who watch this channel are already initiated and are becoming priests and priestesses and people that of high ranking in the spiritual community. So it is important that you figure out how to balance all of this energy, especially your own, okay? Um Figure out a way because it's showing through your spirituality you're going to find healing in a way that you don't have to work so hard. Yes, you will have hard work. Yes, it does come with a job, but you still need to find a balance to where it's not draining you so much that you feel like it's not even worth doing. So some of you may be doing readings or you're trying to do actual spell work for people. Mm. Okay, it's talking about working on your chakras. There's some things that may be blocked too. And then you have Mother Goddess. Hmm. All of this is donating to self love and self care. But getting back to what I see as far as your future goals, and even now, this energy is already present for a lot of you. It says we live by rituals, prayers, and practice, blending in with the bush. So some of you need to kind of go under the radar for a little while. Spend some time to yourself. This doesn't mean stop your business. This doesn't mean that you have to stop healing people. But I feel that you probably need some time on your own just to focus on you and becoming a stronger practitioner. Um, it's showing that you're going to learn how to carry out, bigger rituals, being initiated into the mysteries. And I also see we live by rituals, prayers, and practice. So that means we live by. This is a lifestyle for you. So keep that in mind. If it's a lifestyle for you, then you're going to have to learn certain prayers that dispel energy. You're going to have to learn rituals that remove negative energy. And you're also going to have to be heavy into practice to where you are good first. You also need to pay attention to the messages that you're hearing because spirits are speaking to you. They have a lot of things to say to you. Um, hmm. And this might be the wrong deck I want to pick up because there's another deck I need to pick up. Manifestation. It's talking about you finding your inner harmony. Mm. I'm also seeing for some of you, you're wanting to reach out and do some group work with some people, maybe doing some collective community work, which is possible. It is. But I just think that, again, right now, I'm still saying that right now you need to blend in with the bush as you're going through transformations. Well, okay, so this card definitely fell on the floor. So let's see what we got. I keep one rolled. So that's definitely talking to you, relaxing. Okay, let's see. What's this? Okay. Seek a good shaman. Some of you need to go under some elders, okay? Some of you, it's time. It's time for you to go under an elder. For those of you who are serious about becoming a high-ranking spiritual leader, for lack of a better word, you got haters in the building. You also have hidden things that you can't see. So this is why I think that break will also realign your chakras because if you're getting drained in so many areas, it can be hard for you to keep up with things. You have to realign yourself. You have to adjust again. You got to go through the transformations of spiritually being elevated so that you can still tap in even when you're doing a lot of things. They're showing deny or refuse. So there's some big opportunities that you could potentially miss out on if you're too drained to do it. Okay. Seeking a good shaman. So this, it represents becoming the shaman, but I also see for some of you, you're going to need some extra assistance with certain things with your own energy. So that means even if you heal other people, even me, okay, I'm not excluded from this. All right. Even before I even started, I had an elder. But when you need a reading or something like that, even if you got somebody in your family that knows how to read, get them to do it. Let somebody do a reading for you. Let somebody give you advice or some energy so that way you don't always have to do it for yourself and people can tell you, hey, this is what you need to do. Because sometimes you don't see things until somebody else comes with a pair of eyes and tells you. That's what elders are essentially for. It's because it's another pair of eyes to tell you something that you can't see. You could be looking straight ahead and your elder could be looking left and right and, oh, I see this and I see this, and you didn't see that, and you're like, well, yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that's what's targeting my energy. Sights, vision, past, present, and future. So yes, a lot of things are coming through to you. I also see some messages that need to get through to you through your ancestors. So do some ancestors readings for yourself. But you just need to focus on spiritual alignment for yourself. Spiritual alignment. Because I'm saying that you're going to be doing some big work spiritually. So it's important that you are in alignment for those goals. So focus on catering to yourself. All right, so that is number 2. Let's go on to number 3. Last but not least, number 3. I'm hearing some letting go of the past. And for those of you who picked this one, this is an odd one. Because I always think of the zebra. I always think of somebody that never really fits in, but they have their own tribe. What is up with everybody needing a break? I'm telling you. It's almost like in every reading, you guys need a break. You're like, I'm tired. Either mentally or physically tired. All right. Let's get something more. Okay, so they said that's it for this deck. And then, okay. Interesting. Yeah, there's a lot of pain. And this one, and this may not be for all of you, but that's just what I'm picking up on, okay? Yeah, you got let go. It will come back in time. It says your ashe is low. Ground yourself. Reconnect with nature. Your ashe is low. All right. Spiritual authority, energy is low. Ground yourself. I'm seeing this being crossed. All right, so this means your energy centers are very, very open right now. Okay, it says you're picking up on energy, empath, intuitive. Your energy needs protection. And the reason why they're saying your energy needs protection, they put this right on top of it. And this says spirits are warning you protect your temple. That means protect your health, cleanse your energy, protection magic. So it's time for you to do some protection magic over yourself. Um, Closing off some of those energy centers, and also going into nature is the fastest way to, you know, bring your energy up, because it's operating on an energy that's outside of you. The trees are strong, the river is strong, it has its own vibrational energy that's very, very strong, and it can instantly bring you back up. So if you have some time, go out in nature to bring up your vibration, especially those of you who are dealing with health, either mental or physical. You need to go out and get something done so that way you can bring up your vibrational energy. Okay. um hmm. They're showing that there's a lot of things that you don't see. You're very in tune, but it's showing that you don't see certain things. And for some of you, it's going to be two things. The veil represents if you are a person that is very spiritual, but you haven't really gotten as deep as you could go into it out of either fear, or you don't know what you're getting yourself into. But all that requires is more knowledge, because sometimes when you avoid things, it doesn't do nothing but make things worse, because you just be better off getting to know your spirit guides. You be better off introducing yourself to what's already there than avoiding it, and then something happened to you and you don't have any spiritual protection. So I see that as you just need to get more acquainted with your spiritual self, because there are things that want to be shown to you. That's not for everybody, okay? Because I know some of you are already there spiritually, but they are showing that you're picking up on a lot of energy, but there's still some things that you're not seeing. Okay, you have higher forces at work, wish granted. So this means that some of your wishes are being granted right now, the things that you're asking for. It also confirms if the things that you're asking for are in alignment with you as well. They are going to grant those wishes for you. They're saying one day is not enough. So some of you need to change your environment, do something different in your life, because a vacation is good, but they're saying one day is not enough. So that means that there's something that needs to change in your environment for you that will bring you more peace. I don't care if it's lighting incense every day, something's got to change in your energy where you are. I'm also seeing that, like, I'm seeing a transition when it comes to relationships. This is not for everybody. It could be friendships, and it also could be relationships, as in romantic. They're showing that certain things have kind of come to a close, and you're still trying to keep it open, and they're showing that the energy that you put into this is not the energy that you're getting back. So it's time for you to refocus your entire energy. It's time for you to find clarity. It's time for you to start working on projects that you really want to see come to life. They're also saying don't try to make things work when they ain't working. If something's just not working out, it's just not working out. This also, to me, deals with career goals. It's like if you have been doing something for a long time and you find a new purpose, and you're like, you know what, I don't know if I should stop everything that I've done because I just found a new purpose. I've already done this for a long time. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to give everything up that you put hard work and energy into. It just means that you might be going in a different direction that right now is more in alignment with your purpose. That's why you get to let go. It'll come back in time, because there are certain things that I've wanted to do that at the time I couldn't do it. So I had to just kind of let it go and go in a different direction. But I'm glad I did, because I am where I am right now. And now if I go back and try to add that to my practice or something that I want to do in life, it's okay. I have room for it. But they're basically saying they see you going basically in a new direction. You just need to be open and ready for new things to come in your life. And like I said, this deals with the relationship, the right person will come along. Yeah, because they speak of a tower that you're trying not to let fall over. I'm saying some of you are supposed to go in new directions in life, a change in direction. So let's get the last clarifying cards on this. Still getting the relaxation card. What is up with everybody's energy today? They're showing like a lot of accomplishments and victory. There's illusions around that. So a lot of times you kind of beat yourself up when you feel like you haven't accomplished things. You're overcritical of yourself. And they're showing accomplishment and victory, like you've done a lot of things that you need to be proud of. But you're also manifesting things in a different direction. I'm also seeing ancestral wisdom wanting to come in for you. And this still, again, deals with relationships too, because even with a friendship, if you have come to a point where you have gotten everything that you needed to get out of a situation and there's nothing left to give, that's okay. New things are going to come into your life and they're going to help you go even further. So don't hold on to the past, because that blocks manifestation. All right, so that is it. And make sure that you do some protection magic when it comes to your energy. Even if you just, stay to yourself for a little bit until you get that worked out, because they're showing you're picking up on a lot of things and some of that energy ain't your own. All right, so that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and comment down below which ones you chose. Peace out.